G'day guys, welcome to another Friday night beer review. I know it's just gone into springtime, but we're still stuck in winter mode here, at least for another week or two. So this week we've got a Russian Imperial Stout from Nation called The Kalash. Kalash? We'll say the Kalash. This one is the 2020 version and is as I said, a Russian Imperial Stout. It's aged in bourbon barrels for 4 months and blended with flavors of subtle oak, bourbon, with dark chocolate, tar, spice. Sounds really cool. And it's not small at 10.7%. So yeah, we've had a bit of a turn in warm weather this week, and probably not the thing you'd be turning to straight away, but still had to get in. Came across it in the bottle shop and couldn't walk past it. So excited for this one. And it's from Hop Nation. I don't know if I actually mentioned that. Hop Nation down in Victoria there. So stout. I just always love the beer mug. Can't beat it. But yeah, I'll show the artwork again because it is quite cool. All right. Crack. So I'm expecting. I've had a couple of Russian Imperial Stouts before, and things this big, usually really syrupy, thick, smooth. Yes, tar is a good descriptor, which they said themselves. Dark, nice khaki head. Already getting like vanilla notes, dark chocolate. Very rich. Cheers guys, straight into this one. Yeah, that's a good beer. Everything you would expect from a Russian Imperial Stout, as I said, quite thick, smooth, velvety on the mouthfeel. Vanilla and bourbon sort of flavors. Dark chocolate, even like a raisin. It's kind of like drinking raisin and peanut coated chocolates, you know, the little round balls you get at Christmas time and thing. It's like eating those that have had like bourbon mixed in as well with the chocolate. It's like a bourbon, raisin, dark chocolate little ball. With a bit of a, not a burn on the end, but definitely can feel like a high note lifts at the end, which I'm sure is that alcohol. So anything over 8%, I find you definitely get some sort of alcohol note in beer, for mine at least. I feel like, yeah, IPAs at 8% can kind of sneak under the radar with the bitterness. But yeah, something this big, you're gonna notice. That's really nice. It's only gonna open up, I'm sure, as it heats up a little bit, and setting us today was 29 degrees or something. Sure, it won't take too long. Still a great beer if you can get your hands on it. So again, I'm guessing it's a seasonal they do every year, the Russian Imperial. This is my first time having it. It's really good, really good. Barrel aged beer. If you've never had something that with wood in it before, it's great. Great example of what wood can kind of let into a beer. It's not too overpowering, that vanilla either, which it can do. It can really dominate, but in a beer this big, it just blends in. It's obviously been aged and blended nicely. Now it's starting to warm up. I'm getting even a tiny bit of licorice as well, which is nice. Great beer. Wow, that really didn't last long. We're only like a few minutes, 6 minutes in or something, and I'm already down down nearly the whole beer. So keeping the trend, I didn't actually give a heads up too much of a heads up for this beer, unfortunately, which is my bad. But this week I'll do better. I kind of forgot about it last week. 1 second, and we're back. And for next week, keeping the trend of really big beers. Sorry, it's got a bit of a dent in it. I picked it up, but I have had this before. Just a spoiler, but I picked it. I saw it at the bottle open and I couldn't walk past it. I think it was the last one there, and it is crazy. This beer. It is 18%. It is the strongest beer that I've ever had. That I don't believe. I'll do my research for the next week's video. I don't believe it's proofed up. I believe it is brewed to 18%. So I have had something over 20% before, but it was kind of had some alcohol added to it to bump it up to that level. So they call it 5i IPA. It's the FA Rhino from Hope Brewery up in the Hunter Valley there. Hope do really good beers. So it was a little while since I had it, but I do remember it being like knock your socks off good. So that will be next week if you can find it. I don't know if it was limited release or anything like that, but if you can, maybe order it online. I don't know. It's definitely worth checking out. So as for next week, sorry for the high alcohol beers. I will go back down in proof. I swear I just saw it and couldn't walk past it. And like to try things at extremes on this channel. I don't know if it's become apparent, but anything that's weird, wonderful, different, pushing the boundaries is totally my jam. So cheers guys. Check out Russian Imperials and the Kalash if you can, and grab a can of Rhino if you can, and I'll see you next week.